Every year, parents spend billions of dollars trying to give their child the best possible start. Flashcards, baby genius apps, educational toys that light up and sing, classes that promise to make your baby smarter before they can even walk, and most of it barely makes a difference. But there is a habit, one single daily practice that neuroscientists say does more for your baby's growing brain than almost anything money can buy. It costs nothing. It takes about 5 minutes spread across your whole day, and most parents have never been told it exists. Researchers at some of the top child development labs in the world have spent decades studying what actually builds a baby's brain in those first few years. What they found wasn't a product, it wasn't a program. It was something far smaller and far more human, happening in tiny moments you probably walk past every single day without realizing what they mean. Picture this. Your baby is lying on a blanket on the floor. Something catches their eye, maybe a shadow moving on the wall or the family cat walking past. Their eyes widen. They make a small sound, almost like a question. In that half second, something enormous is happening inside their brain. They are reaching out to you. Researchers call this a serve. What happens next matters more than almost anything else in that moment. If you notice, if you look where they're looking and say something as simple as, "Oh, you see the kitty? She's walking by," you've just done something remarkable. You've closed the loop. That's called the return. And this back and forth, serve and return, is one of the most studied patterns in early brain development. A well-known study out of MIT looked at young children's brains and found something that surprised a lot of researchers. It wasn't how many words a child heard every day that predicted stronger language and thinking skills later on. It was how many back-and-forth exchanges they had with a caregiver. Not a lecture, not background noise, an actual conversation, even a wordless one, where someone answered them. Here's the part that should make every parent breathe a little easier. This effect held true no matter the family's income, no matter their background, no matter how many books were on the shelf at home. What mattered was the presence of these small exchanges, and those are available to absolutely any parent in any home, starting today. You don't need money for this. You already have everything your baby's brain is asking for. It has a name, and once you learn it, you will never look at your baby the same way again. Stick with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what this habit looks like, why your baby's brain is built for it, and how you can start doing it today, for free, with nothing but your attention and your voice. A mother sits across from her baby. She smiles, she plays, she responds to every little sound and gesture. The baby is glowing, kicking their legs, laughing. Then on cue, the mother's face goes completely blank. She doesn't leave, she doesn't turn away, she simply stops responding. Within seconds, the baby notices. Their smile grows bigger, almost desperate. They point, they reach, they try every trick they know to get their mother to come back to them. When nothing works, they become visibly distressed, not because their mother left the room, but because her warmth disappeared. The moment she smiles and responds again, the baby's whole body relaxes. The world feels safe again. This isn't about blame, and it was never meant to make parents feel guilty. It's a window into how deeply your baby is wired to expect an answer from you. They are reaching for you constantly, dozens of times an hour, in ways so small most of us were never taught to notice them. So here is exactly how to start. 3 simple steps, nothing complicated, nothing you need to buy. First, notice the serve. When your baby makes a sound, points at something, or looks at your face, that's them reaching out. Pause and actually look at what they're looking at. Second, return it with warmth. It doesn't need to be clever. If they're staring at the ceiling fan, something as simple as, "Yeah, that fan is spinning fast, isn't it?" is enough. You're telling their brain, "I see what you see. I am here with you." Third, leave space. After you respond, wait. Let your baby send the next signal. That little pause is where the real building happens, in the rhythm between their serve and your return. No app can do this. A tablet cannot notice your baby's eyes light up and lean in with a smile. A flashcard cannot follow your baby's gaze and answer their curiosity in real time. Even the most expensive, beautifully designed toy in the world is, from a brain development standpoint, silent compared to a few minutes of a parent who actually looks, listens, and answers. Your baby is reaching for you all day long in 100 small ways you were simply never taught to see them. A glance, a sound, a tiny finger pointed at a bird outside the window. Every single one of those moments is an invitation, and every time you answer, even imperfectly, even with just a single word, you are building something inside them that no product on the shelf ever could. If you're watching this, learning how to love your baby a little better, that already tells you something true about the kind of parent you are becoming. You don't need to get this perfect, you just need to keep showing up. If this helped you see your baby in a new way, consider subscribing. We share new science-backed videos every week about the hidden moments shaping your baby's mind, the ones most parents never get to hear about. A quick like helps other parents find this too. Until next time, watch for the serves. Answer with warmth.